Will Bitcoin hit $1 million by 2030? Investors may have benefited from Bitcoin being the first digital currency. In the early years, Bitcoin's price increased at a faster rate, and those who had invested in Bitcoin got huge profits. At present, there are thousands of digital currencies in which investors have invested, and the market has become more uncertain. The majority of people who want to get a profit in a short period of time tend to invest in other currencies instead of Bitcoin because Bitcoin's future is very uncertain. Recently, its price is decreasing constantly. At the beginning of April, Cathie Wood, who is CEO of ARK Investment, gave a statement about Bitcoin's price that is being discussed everywhere. According to her, the Bitcoin price will hit $1 million by 2030. It's a big statement, but surely she would have made it after analyzing the factors that could support Bitcoin to hit $1 million. In today's video, we are going to discuss Cathie Wood's statement about Bitcoin's price. What are the factors that support Cathie Wood's prediction? Will Bitcoin hit $1 million or not by 2030? Do other experts like Warren Buffett or Ray Dalio support Cathie Wood's statement? What is their opinion about Bitcoin's price by 2030? This is all that is going on in today's video. Before you continue the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel by hitting the red subscribe button below this video and press the bell icon too, so you receive notifications for our latest uploads. Let's get started. First, the thing that needs to be discussed is that, based on the evidence, she made this statement. She made this statement alongside Michael Saylor, CEO of MicroStrategy, at a conference The Future is Bright. According to her, Bitcoin is the first digital open-source monetary system, so it is a great idea. Bitcoin is like a haven from the current wave of inflation that has surged across the world. If inflation is an issue, Bitcoin is a great hedge against it. It is a hedge against counterparty risk. At the conference, she also cited some research. According to the research, most of the investors who have invested in Bitcoin still hold their position for the long term, amounting to 13.6 million crypto units out of a total of 19 million total units. She said that Bitcoin is the leader of all digital currencies with a capitalization of $380 billion, and, most importantly, its liquidity is tenfold increasing. Despite these figures, all of us know that the price of Bitcoin is still volatile, and it shows that the cryptocurrency is still new in the finance sector. This is the factor that kept institutional adoption of cryptocurrency. The position of cryptocurrency has improved, but prices remain volatile, and it is still a long way from being widely accepted. When we see Bitcoin is very volatile, we hesitate to invest in it. It makes investors scared. They believe that it would be very risky to get involved in Bitcoin. At the conference The Future is Bright, she said that this fear will be overcome very soon. In the next 8 years, 2.5% of institutional assets will have been invested in Bitcoin, and so it will make a great difference. She also said that the US view on cryptocurrency is now in favor of Bitcoin. The situation is changing dramatically, and so she is positive about the regulations planned. Janet Yellen, who is the Treasury Secretary, has changed her views about Bitcoin and other digital currencies. It's good news. Almost a year ago, she used to speak against Bitcoin. Her comments were about money laundering and the related crimes, but now she speaks in favor of Bitcoin. The behavior of people towards Bitcoin is changing. Cathie Wood's views were also supported by Michael Saylor, who said, "The politics around Bitcoin is changing dramatically. It's time for Bitcoin believers to be happy because there are signs of Bitcoin's acceptance in US official statements." So this is all what Cathie Wood believes about Bitcoin. Now let's discuss what other experts believe. What are their statements about Bitcoin's future? Do they support Cathie Wood's statement? Warren Buffett, who is Berkshire Hathaway's CEO, believes that Bitcoin is not a productive asset. It doesn't produce anything. What he said is really surprising. He said that if you give me all the Bitcoins for just $25, I won't take them because they're not a productive asset. Despite a shift in general sector perception, he will not buy Bitcoin. He says whether it goes up or down in the next year, or in the next 5 years, or in the next 10 years, it doesn't matter to him. He made this statement at the Berkshire Hathaway annual shareholders meeting. Bitcoin just attracts people like magic. If you give him all the Bitcoins for just $25, he won't take them because he will have to sell them to somebody else. What would he do with them? Warren Buffett has long been against Bitcoin and other digital currencies. In 2018, he stated that these currencies would fail and that he would never invest in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. Now, let's move on to another billionaire and investor, Charlie Munger. He is also against Bitcoin. He said Bitcoin is stupid because it's likely it will get to zero very soon. Last year, at Berkshire Hathaway's annual meeting, he said, "I hate Bitcoin's success. Bitcoin is a worthless asset, which is built entirely on speculation." Elon Musk doesn't give more attention to Bitcoin, and Bill Gates has neutral behavior towards Bitcoin. He doesn't speak against Bitcoin, but he also never said anything in favor of it. So some investors support Bitcoin, others are neutral, and some, like Warren Buffett, are vehemently opposed to Bitcoin. It all makes the situation unclear. So what actually is Bitcoin's future? Will it really hit $1 million by the end of 2030? Things have changed a lot since 2009, when Bitcoin was the first emerging digital currency. It was now becoming the most expensive digital currency in the world. According to Cathie Wood, it will hit $1 million in the next 8 years. A period of 8 years is not a small period of time, and meanwhile, $1 million is a huge amount. But for a digital currency like Bitcoin, it's not a big amount. It may happen or it may not happen. Situations seem very uncertain. Investors have been paying more attention to coins other than Bitcoin in recent years. People who have a small amount of money to invest tend to go for cheap coins because they are more volatile and they may offer them a huge profit in a short time period. Bitcoin is expensive, so people have a small amount to invest. They tend not to go for Bitcoin. Previously, investors who invested in SHIB Inu coin profited more than 500 times. No one could have earned a 500 times profit by investing in Bitcoin. So people are moving to other currencies. Additionally, there are certain other factors due to which people are focusing on other currencies. For instance, people are now investing in NFTs. Metaverse coins have gained more popularity among investors. But despite all these things, we will have to accept that most of the investors have benefited from it, and until now, some are benefiting. We can't exactly tell whether its price will increase or decrease, but until now, it has not disappointed its investors. Although there are numerous coins right now, Bitcoin's importance among them can't be denied. According to CoinDesk data, Bitcoin is trading now at around $33,052. The fact is that its supply is declining and adoption is rising. The ARK Investment report suggests that Bitcoin mining will encourage and also use electricity for carbon-free sources of energy for mining purposes, but there is no evidence that can support these research reports. So guys, it seems enough for today's video. Will Bitcoin hit $1 million? What's your opinion about it? Please tell us in the comments section below this video. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and also hit the subscribe button below the video to help the channel grow. We will be back to you with another amazing video. Until then, goodbye and peace.